K-Bear gets under one to right. How far is it going? Castellanos. See you later. Opening day, K-Bear Ruiz.
What an AB by K-Bear. K-Bear Ruiz gets his first one. Fouling off some tough pitches.
Runner on the move, and K-Bear launching one, heading to deep left center. See you later again.
102 off the bat from K-Bear Ruiz. He gets a changeup just above the knees, and he stays back and delivers. What an absolute sweet swing.
And Rosario gets under one to left. Home run the call. See you later for your first Nats homer.
What a swing. Number 64 in his career. I mean, that is up and in off the plate. Looking there, get the hands in tight. The catcher kind of reaching to his glove, his mid-side a little bit more. You know that's in.
Yes. Gets under one. Right center. A lot of carry to it. See you later. Nathaniel Lowe's first as an Nat. And that's a big man's homer with that kind of launch angle.
We talked about just right before, getting on time. They just threw just a little slider right there at 85. He was able to drop the head on it.
And that ball makes a loud sound out to right center. Rojas can only watch it. See you later. Catch not made by the fan, but it counts. And the Nats are up by 3.
Talk about Josh Bell being able to handle a pitch up in the zone. This top rail four-seamer. Yeah, that ball exploded. That's the Josh Bell we know and love. My goodness, that was a bullet.
And low. It's another one deep. This ball left center. See you later. Nathaniel Lowe really locking it in. And the Nats lead 5-0.
Exact reason why you don't chase. Find a guy that's patient enough to trust himself, get a pitch to hit, and drive it. Do not miss it. Daniel Lowe goes low for the homer.
0 for 2.
Abrams jacks one to right. See you later. Number 1 for CJ. And the Nats blast their way into the hit column and onto the scoreboard.
Split down and away. 113 off the bat. Top hit. Boogie. That's how you end the no-no. Full extension right there by CJ. Oh, my. Now, did James pick up the bat and use it?
So here comes James Wood. And Wood makes a loud sound. And this ball's got some carry to it. Deep in left. See you later. And here come the power-hitting Nats all of a sudden.
That had some carry to it. You talk about finally missing hard of the plate. That's what happens right here for Francis. And James Wood, that's his happy zone and to his happy spot. 107 off the bat.
Well, that gets James into double digits, Franny, number 10 career bouncer. And he launches his next home run. See you later. Second of this series and of the season. The Nats a little closer.
108.5 off the bat. Full extension. Look at that. Beautiful. And he knew it right away. Everyone knew it.
Abrams, right center, heading for the scoreboard. Over. See you later. Early offense indeed.
Oh my, CJ Abrams get it fully extended. Just find another barrel. Curveball on it from Brandon Pfaadt. Full extension, line drives, carry everywhere.
And Garcia gets under one. Gets around it. See you later. First of the year for Garcia Jr. And the Nats keep scoring most of their runs, about 90% of them, with the long ball.
Elevate to celebrate on this one, Bob.
2 strikes to Nathaniel Lowe. And he will launch one to right. Look out, bullpen. See you later. With Jamie Carroll's help, the game is tied at 4 here in the 6th.
Redemption.
If we kept the power hitter long enough,
That's right. Huh?
would go deep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a loud sound out to left center. See you later. Loud indeed. And far enough. The Nats are on top. 5-2.
That's so ridiculous on a night like tonight.
The kid's special, man. Left on left, slider. It's a little bit up, but it's away.
And he hits a high drive to deep left center. Is it going to hold? No. See you later against the wind on a cold night. And he's done it in each game now. 2-0 Nats.
Second homer versus a lefty back-to-back nights. 111 off the bat.
I mean, that is unbelievable. Opposite field power. Goodness gracious.
Going with your eyes up. Great job by him.
James Wood extends, and look at this baby fly. See you later. Unbelievable power show by James Wood in this series. Light show, Bob. Light show. 8-0 Nats.
He only hit that one 107 off the bat for another homer off a lefty. Twice today on the first pitch.
Second time in his career he's hit more than one. 5 RBI night on 2 swings and a walk. Abrams hacks one down the line. High, deep, see you later. He's got a knack against this guy. And the Nats are on the board.
Elevate to celebrate, CJ. Do it, kid. A little bit of fastball out of the zone, up. And he gets on top of it, backspins it out there, 102 off the bat, and that's a big league homer.
He got a breaking ball in on the hands. Got around it. Deep right field. See you later. He knows this ballpark. His second of the year. And the Nats have, just like that, erased half the deficit.
Curveball middle, and he goes big boy territory for this one. 102 off the bat. Nice and easy swing from Josh Bell.
On 3-0, he is pumping. And that ball out to left center. See you, I can't believe it, in this ballpark later. James Wood, another opposite field homer, and he's done it in arguably the most difficult place in Major League Baseball to do that.
111 off the bat, down and in on a 3-0 pitch. Enjoy this one, folks. This kid is special.
3-2.
Oh,
and Wood, a high drive to deep right center. See you later. It wouldn't bounce into the river, would it? Number 6 for James. And hello, game 2 here in the Berg.
445 on that one to dead center. I've never seen anything go that far here. Bob, that shot out of a cannon. Get it? Dad joke there.
Dylan Cruz, high drive, right center field. Couple of guys after it. And see you later. Rocky Mountain high indeed from Dylan Cruz. His first homer and RBIs of the season.
Elevate to celebrate, Bob. Get one out over the plate and hammer one to right center. Not a wind-aided one today. Wind's blowing in, it looks like.
That ball is hammered to left. Heading for the foul pole. See you later. He just had to hit it a little lower, and it went a little farther. Nets on top again, 3-2.
Just a flick of the wrist right there for Josh Bell. 102, throw the hands.
He hammers one to left. See you later.
Oh my.
The Nats, 3 more here in the 4th. And that ties for the league lead in home runs with number 7.
Another elevate to celebrate. Expand the zone if you want to in a situation like this. Why? Because they might be pitching around you, but he gets one hard of the plate up.
Second deck in center field.
Did it again.
And there's another long one to right center. See you later, Dylan Cruz.
Oh, challenge with the heater. Middle. And like I said, nothing like facing a guy that you've had success before against to get things going. This ball's hammered at 108.
6-0 Nats.
Tell you, get him over, get him in there, Zim. Real quick, one pitch, hammer time. Little cutter right over the middle. He almost cut his swing off there anyways. Just drop. That's like the perfect drop the head on it.
Professional hitter right there.
Yeah.
Hits this one high and deep to left center. This ball is way out of here. To the back of the red seats for Dylan Cruz. Third home run in his last 4 games. And Dylan Cruz has put the Nats on top 6-0.
Elevate to celebrate. He gets on top of a heater up here, top of the zone, 91, 109 off the bench. Dylan Cruz. Stay hot, kid. They can't catch him in the red seats.
North of 900. Fly ball to deep right field. A no-doubter. James Wood. Give him a bobblehead night every single night the rest of the season. Last 2 ball games on his bobblehead nights. He's now 3 for 6, 2 doubles, and a second deck homer.
Just an absolute rocket. I don't think he got fully extended there, Dan. I think he short-armed that one. 116 miles an hour. Hardest hit ball of his career.
It's the Orioles in his career. Josh Bell, a deep fly ball to right. Hooking, fair for a 2-run bomb. Get on track indeed, JB. And the Nats, for the 2nd straight night, put up a crooked number in the 1st inning.
Oh, you love to see it. Josh Bell, get ready early. Drop the head on it. 76 to you, 109 off and by you. What a sweet swing. Effortless swing by Josh Bell on that one.
Cruz sends a high fly ball to left. Moving back is Nimmo at the track, at the wall. He leaps. It's gone. Dylan Cruz sends one out of here to left. 4th home run of the season. And Dylan Cruz catching fire over the last couple weeks. A hit now in 11 of his last 12 games and 6 for 9 in this series. Runs into one, Franny. It can go a long way. Swinging a drive deep center. Back on it's Taylor at the wall. It's out of here. Riley Adams, a 3-run bomb, and the Nats back within 1.
He threw both cheeks into it, Dan.
First bomb of the year for Riley, and we've got a ball game at Nationals Park.
Oh.
James Wood launches one out to right center. A pull side bomb off the bat of James Wood. That was a big league tank. 9th of the season for James, tied for the 2nd most in the National League. A majestic bomb out of here. That's such a great look there as Lowe lines one out to deep left center. This ball's carrying, and this one's out of here. Nathaniel Lowe's first hit of the series, and it leaves the yard the other way. Home run number 5 for Lowe this season. He shaves the mustache, and he goes yard.
The mustacheless wonder.
And Garcia gets a big piece of this one. Deep right center. See you later. 10-pitch at bat indeed. And Garcia's 2nd of the year. Finally getting the Nats on the board here in the 6th.
What an at bat, and that is literally seeing everything that he has. Finally gets the sinker top of the zone right there and just absolutely hammers it. Best thing ever. Oh my.
Nathaniel Lowe, high in the air, right field. See you later. Really later. And the Nats have taken the lead 6-5.
2 for 10 looks way better. Go down and get it, Nathaniel Lowe. Let's go.
Well, which bullpen would blink first? I guess it was the Nats, but this is more than a blink for the Phillies. Ooh, could be a slump buster. See you later, Josh Bell. Number 5 on the year, a rocket to right, and the Nats are on the board. Back to the basics indeed. See ball, hit ball, and ball went far.
Watch that front foot. When you get to the heel, that's usually a good sign of a pretty good swing is about to come unfold.
Home run number 176 in Josh's career.
Good job by both those guys.
There's a deep one to left center. See you, Ahmed Rosario, later.
I'm 1 at bat late, Bob, but I did call that last inning.
Yes, you did. That's all right. And just like that, with an error, a hit batter, a double steal, and a long ball, the Nats are on top 6-3. And Rosario has looked dangerous all 4 times up tonight. Garcia! See you way later. Back of the bullpen. The Nats on top on Louis' third of the year.
Well, there he goes, just on time. I don't know if he was looking at his watch right there saying, yep, here I am, right on time, boys, late in the game. Sorry, I've been taking a little break this series, but we're going to have a happy flight.
Absolutely roasted out of this ballpark. 2 RBI day, both of them for the Nats by their second baseman. Position, they walked Wood first time. And Wood unleashes one, heading for the bullpen. See you quickly later. A walk and a blast, and the Nats are on top. Finally double digits. That's number 10.
115 off the bat, duck out there. What an absolute laser.
The 6th inning. This is the 6th time this year he's had a scoreless game through 5 innings. Adams, deep, see you later. Scoreless no more. And Riley Adams with his second of the year.
Second Oppo Taco, too. 106. Middle away fastball. Great swing right here by Riley Adams. Again, too many guys going corners against Ben Lively early.
And deep to left from Dylan Cruz. See you later. A big hit indeed from the 9-hole. The deficit cut in half on a Cruz missile. His 5th of the year.
Dylan Cruz, get through that ball. 95 to him on the sinker in, and he short arms this out there. 105 off the bat, 393 feet for his 5th.
And Lowe uncorks one out to left center. Long way to go for Nootbaar. See you later. Opposite field bullpen shot. The Nats have finally scored in the first half of a game against St. Louis. That's number 7, and they're on the board.
Yeah, the Oppo power right here by Nathaniel Lowe. Just stay tall, don't go out and get anything. Make it come to you and hit one down the middle of the plate. Nathaniel Lowe, what a perfect swing.
That's a loud sound on a high fly ball to deep left. See you later. Number 11 for the great young opposite field slugger.
What a 2-0 swing. He gets a four-seam fastball, a little bit up, a little skosh up, a little out. No big deal. Let's just line it out there for 109 in our 11th of the season.
Innings, 3 runs against the Nats last year, and here we go, right on time, and there it goes to deep right center. See you lead off CJ later. First pitch, the best possible start for the Nats.
Nothing better than getting an announcement. First pitch, 7:15, first run, first homer, 7:15. CJ, elevate to celebrate, let's go.
Abrams lifting one to right. See you later, right below the chop house. His second of the series, 6th of the year, and the Nats are a run closer.
Elevate to celebrate. He gets a hanging slider, but it's the outside part of the plate. Gets around it nicely. And the great carry on the backspin from CJ Abrams.
Out there again is the target, and he got some plate with that one. And Nathaniel Lowe gets plenty of wood on that. See you later. Number 8, RBI number 31. And after Gore frustrates the Orioles, Lowe goes deep. And James Wood out to deep center. Keeps going. Keeps going. See you later. Tie game here in the 8th.
Do it, James Wood. Another left-on-left homer for him. 4th one of the season. 2nd one tonight for the Nats. And 2 big-time 2-out knocks for James Wood tonight. Wow.
Series. He's 1 for 10. And a ball ripped to right. Heading over the scoreboard. See you later. And quite a way to start a Sunday when you're trying to win 3 in a row.
Let's go, CJ. 11th career leadoff homer. 4th this year. 105 off the bat, 380 feet.
Here will stand in for the Nationals. 2 for 5 yesterday.
And he will lift one to right. Back to have a look. Kjerstad. See you later. and a pair of leadoff homers for the Nats.
Bang, zoom goes Luis Garcia Jr. with his 4th home run of the year. The Nationals have led off each of the first 2 innings of this game with a home run. And it's the Nationals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Looking for his first hit of the series. Swung on, drilled in the air to deep left center field. This is way back. This one is going, and reaching up. Jumping is Mullins. He cannot get it. It is gone. Goodbye. Into the Orioles bullpen. Bang, zoom goes Dylan Cruz with a 3-run home run to left center field, his 6th of the year.
Abrams to deep left center. See you later. Home run derby in the middle of May. And some unhappy folks in orange and some ecstatic ones in red for the 2nd day in a row. It's 6-0.
C.J. Abrams, who led off the game with a home run on the first pitch, fouled a pitch away in his 2nd at bat, and then homers on the 2nd pitch to left center field. Baker delivers. Bell swings and hits a bomb way back to right center field. Going, long gone. Goodbye. Halfway up the seats in right center field. A tape measure home run for Josh Bell. It's his 6th of the year. They've all come from the left side of the plate. His 15th run batted in. And the Nationals get one back here in the top of the 8th inning to push the lead back to 5.
Defensively, as he crushes one to deep left. Alex Verdugo can only watch it. This one halfway up the bleachers. And Dylan Cruz homers in back-to-back ball games. Now 7 on the year. And yeah, he might be starting to figure it out.
Elevated, forcing. Let's go.
He's just so fast that he shouldn't ever worry about left field.
High drive to deep right. Back is Yastrzemski. Towards the bullpen and into it. James Wood, a 2-run bomb. And after being shut out last night, the Nationals pounce early and have a 2-0 lead.
Line drives carried. James Wood dropping the head on it. Slurve down and in. 110 off the bat for James. Oh my goodness. Those are special.
Sweeper first time. That's a loud sound and a towering fly ball to center. Rodriguez can only watch it off the batter's eye halfway up. Indeed, see you way later.
Bob, can I get you up here and have a standing ovation for that one? Thank you.
I'm going to stand with you.
That was a bomb. 113 off the bat, only 448 feet. I think my nose grew on that one because this looked like about 500.
That is well struck out to deep right center. Really well struck. See you later. They caught everything he hit out there last night, so he decided to just leave the yard. And on Garcia's 5th, the Nats on top.
Well, Bob, I think we got our answer. That ball is carrying. 110 off the bat right there for Luis Garcia.
Payoff again. And Bell, this is well hit to left. It's in the air a long time. See you later. Number 7 for the Nats DH. 2-0.
Oh, this one feels good here for Josh Bell. Oppo into the Nats bullpen.
And he launches this one to right. See you later into the Seattle evening. And the Nats lead 6-0 on number 15.
Wow. 113 down and in slider. James Wood.
3-2, and he jacks one to right center. Heading for the seats, number 1 for Hassel. See you later. It's 7-0 Washington.
Elevate the celebrant, kid. Robert Hassel III, first big league bomb.
2-2. And Bell will check one to right.
Let's go.
See you later. It's a 7-run 10th inning for the Nats.
Let it eat, Josh Bell. 109 off the bat, and they can't catch this one. After a couple balls roasted for him to center field in this series, he's got a homer to left and a homer to right, and people are coming out here quickly. That's a fun sight. Oh, my.
Oh, that ball is hammered to left center. Big ballpark. Doesn't matter. See you later. 4-3 ball game. Number 16.
Try the cutter. Wrong place. James Wood with another one. Just an absolute rocket. 107 off the bat. It peaked at 79 feet. Belt buckle pointing toward.
Josh Bell gets under one to right center. Watch it fly. See you later. The man is on fire. And the Nats lead 6-4.
Lane back on this one, Josh Bell. 3-0 take down and in for a strike, because you're not going to do much with that one. So get it out, up and over, and 110 off the bat. 430 feet.
I didn't say which line.
Rosario going to shoot one down the right field line. Into the corner. Into the bullpen. Ahmed Rosario the opposite way. One pitch into the bottom of the seventh. We have our first run of the night, and the Nats have a 1-0 lead.
Why don't you get a full extension off the plate away for Ahmed Rosario? He has been dialed in, and he's ready to go. First pitch, leave it up just enough, stay on it.
And Alex Call ready to lead it off. Swings at the first one from Corbin and flies it out to deep left center. Back at the track, the wall, it's out of here.
Not bad.
Alex Call, a leadoff bomb in the seventh. His first home run of the season, and the Nats have doubled their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, get me over slider, and we got a caller.
Kevin Franzen called that one, boys and girls.
102 off the bat, and we saw it early on.
Maybe. Call going to send a high fly ball down the line and left. Will it stay fair? It will, and it's out of here. Alex Call, his second home run of this homestand. And he gets the Nats on the board in the fourth. It's 2-1.
Alex Cole dropped the head on it. Number 2 of the season, and this one gets the place going a little bit. We got some offense.
Driven to deep right field. Back is Soto. This one is way out of here. Nathaniel Lowe, a 2-run bomb. His 9th of the season. And some early game damage for the Nats, who lead 2-0 in the first.
Well, Dan, nothing like a get him over, get him in with a bomb. A little slider down and in, more middle than anything, and he just absolutely unloads. 108 off the bat, 415 feet.
Swings first pitch and drives one to left center. Back is Nimmo. At the wall! It's out of here! C.J. Abrams, an opposite field shot. You don't see too many of those from him. But his 9th of the season gives him 3 extra base hits on the night and makes it 4-2 Nats.
Well, you hammered the sliders down the zone, the changeup down the zone. You want to try this one? We're going to go four-seamer away.
Oh, that's a loud sound. That's a high fly ball. And that's a see you later. James Wood, number 17. RBI total jumps up to 47. And the Nats loudly on the board.
Yeah, we saw James annoyed last inning. How about right now? Perfect pitch in until it's James Wood time. 113 off the bat, 451 feet. I mean, that's just pure quickness.
Offense, Dalen Lyle, bottom 5. He's going to turn on one. High in the air. See you number 1 later. Dalen Lyle in the big league home run column with a towering drive to right.
What a bomb for the kid. Dalen, up and in heater. Stay tight to it. Drive it out. Well, that one's 412.
That was a big league blast. Only 1 out. James Wood will power one the other way. How far is it going? See you later. That's number 18. RBIs 50 and 51. And the blasting Nats now on top.
The things that this kid does is so special. He waits out, a little backup cutter, inside out, 105 off the bat. What a swing.
To Nathaniel Lowe. He's trying to wear out left field. This one's got a chance. See you later. That'll get Nathaniel to double digits and RBI number 45. And finally, on this muggy night when the ball's been staying up, the Nats get one out of here.
And that's the kind of guy Nathaniel Lowe is. Remember the story I told about him back in the first inning. He's been grinding every day. Garcia hammers one over the scoreboard. See you later. It is 10-5 with a 3-run ninth. And still a pulse.
As they did twice in that Marlins series in which they were swept, the Nationals coming alive in the 9th inning.
And look at the contact on this one. Deep left center. See you later. Number 19. RBIs 53 and 54.
Nothing like a backside James Wood homer at 110, and we got a topper. That left center homer in Miami was 60 feet, Bob, at its peak. This one at 58-11.
Whoa. James Wood, high in the air, deep center. Stretch ball. Going back. Hilliard. The losing streak. See you later.
Bob, we get to light it up. Another ball, 110 from James Wood, his first. And you felt like it was going to come down to the big man to end this streak. Face the franchise moment? Yes, sir.
I assumed. Rosario launches to deep left. Back on it, Conforto. This ball's out of here. Ahmed Rosario ambushes. And the Nats out to a very early 1-0 lead in LA.
Elevate to celebrate. Forcing fastball top, and Ahmed is ready to go. What a way to start here on the road for the boys. What a blast. 103 off the bat, 396 feet. Yes.
Riley Adams. This one skied to deep left.
Smiley Riley.
He's done it again. Riley Adams leaves the yard. 6 hits on the year, 3 of them for homers. And he busts a long hitless streak to get the Nats back within 2.
See, just get a pitch up in the zone. Little slider backs up, and it's a little bit up. And Smiley Riley, 105 off the bat. And there's nothing that feels bad. Bats all night.
Drilled out to right center. Tearing back is Kim. Onto the track. At the wall, it's out of here. C.J. Abrams has cut the deficit in half here in the 9th inning. His 10th of the year, it's 6-5.
C.J. up and away with that heater, and he knew it right off the bat, 102. You just watch C.J., he put his head down. He knew the whole time. I got it. Oh.
Crushed out to deep right center. Andy Pages stops dead in his tracks as that ball goes out over the batter's eye. Danny Espinosa's kids loving it. James Wood, a towering homer at Dodger Stadium, his 21st of the year. 451 feet, and the Nats have a lead.
I played here with the greatest home run hitter of all time. I've never seen a ball hit this far.
That's the Danny Espinosa effect right there. And now Luis Garcia Jr. out to right center. Pages tearing back, looking up. It's out of here. 2 pitches, 2 homers. 2-0 Nats.
A great job by Louis. Stay on the attack, in the zone, down and in, and just absolutely destroy another one. 106 off the bat, 414 feet, and he hit that one so high and majestic, he beat the bat boy to his bat.
Lowe squares one up to deep left. Back is Conforto, turned around. Yeah. It's out of here. That's number 100 career for Nathaniel Lowe, an opposite field laser. Out of Dodger Stadium, and the Nats have their 2-run lead right back.
Do it, Nathaniel Lowe. What a swing. Backside homer for number 100. Hit that ball, everybody. We need that one.
CJ drives one to deep right center. Back is Pages, looking up. It's out of here. Back-to-back nights with a bomb for CJ at Dodger Stadium. He didn't just move the runner in, he moved himself in as well. It's 5-2 Nats.
A lot of first pitch sliders, especially with guys on. Be ready for it. And he was. 104 off the bat, 401 feet.
As Lowe drives one to deep right center. This ball's back. This ball's out of here. Nathaniel Lowe not going to stop at 100. There's 101 in the next at-bat. And the Nats extend their lead to 6-2.
Throwing him fastballs, they go change him down, and he delivers. That ball was crushed. 104 off the bat, 395 feet, and that one peaked at what we would say very high, 115 feet.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe with 2 on and 2 out. Lowe squares one up to deep left center. Back is Kim at the wall. It's in play. 2 runs will score for the Nats. It goes down as a 2-run double for Nathaniel Lowe, having a huge last 2 days. So Davey has come out of the Nats dugout and has asked for a crew chief review of this. And Nathaniel Lowe has his 13th home run of the season, his 3rd in the last 2 games, and it's 3-0 Nats. Wood crushes one to deep right. If it's fair, it's gone. Fair ball, it's out of here. Just inside the foul pole, James Wood launches again on this road trip. Number 22 against his old organization. James Wood makes him pay.
Hang the split, and I mean, he's just out in front. He doesn't even get all of it.
It is amazing to me. As Bell smokes one to deep left. This ball's way out of here. Second deck for Josh Bell. And the Nats into double digits. It's 10-3.
Elevate to celebrate Josh Bell. We didn't say go at the eyes. The plate height at the plate, 4 feet 7 inches. Look at how high this pitch is.
I think that one.
Like a base shortstop, he's gonna be the bench coach.
Josh Bell flies one out to deep left center. This ball's back. This ball's out of here. Second home run on the road trip for JB, his 11th of the season, and only the 4th home run surrendered by Jose Soriano all season. A 2-run shot to put the Nats up 2-0.
Do it, JB. 209 slug on his curveball this year. First homer given up. The ball was smushed.
Abrams first pitch hacking out to left center. Back is Adele. Chasing after it, looking up. It's out of here. C.J. Abrams in opposite field bomb. 12 on the year for Abrams, and we've got a 1-1 ball game.
What we talk about, elevate to celebrate. Finally gets one up in the zone in that top hand. Top hand for C.J. Abrams. It's that backspin, and what a beautiful swing. Oh.
That ball's hit pretty well out to deep right center, heading for the scoreboard. See you later. We had a caller, and Paul DeYoung has a 3-run blast. The Nats have scored 5 in the first.
First one is a Nat for Paul DeYoung. 387, 105, and there's nothing wrong with hitting our own 3-run homers.
Oh, he's going to lace one to the left, heading for the wall, and it hit the very top, and it might have hit the top and gone into the flowers, and let's put it this way, see you later. James Wood, number 23, and the Nats keep blasting away.
I mean, it's an oppo blast on this one. It skips off the top of the wall, off the back fencing, over the flowers.
There's a real slow one and a real hard hit ball to right.
And a baby.
See you later. Right over the top of the wall. Then it bounced straight up. And that time the super slow one from Palante did not work like it did against James Wood. And for Lowe, number 14, 2 strikes. And Rosario, he will drill one toward the bullpen. See you later over the bullpen. His 5th of the year, and the Nats finally a couple of long balls here tonight.
And how about adding that right-hander into the game today? It's Andre Palante. 107 off the bat, 434 for Med Rosario. The energy that he brings, the excitement he knows.
Oh my, right center. Did you hear it? Now watch it. See you later. Number 24, RBI number 69.
Wow, 116. In the 9th homer against the left-hander this year. And he leads all of baseball against lefties now with 28 RBI.
They exploded for that run. There's a high drive to deep left center. See you later, Riley Adams. His 4th of the year. He's having a big night through 3 ABs. And that's number 91 for the Nets in a now 7-3 ball game. His all-star season. Lyle touches one to right. Back is Freelick. Top of the wall. See you later. Career number 2 for Dalen Lyle. The Nets on top with homer number 92.
Just for a second, you're like, don't go to that little corner spot, and it did. Went over. How about a 3-2 heater, middle in on the corner, and watch his hands go to work. Stays inside it beautifully. What a perfect swing for Dalen.
Oh, there it goes from Brady House. Number 1. See you later. He finally got it done in his 87th big league at bat.
Is this Brady's house right here? I don't know.
For the moment it is.
For the moment it is. First sweeper that Brandon Woodruff throws, he was waiting for. 109 off the bat, 427 feet. The American Family Field is in his book.
Brady House, and there is another one. See you second deck later. Welcome to his house, and the Nats are on top.
You hang it, he bangs it. Another slider from Uribe on this one, and he just delivers. That has to be close to where his first one went. Yeah, throw it back. We don't have to negotiate for that one. Throw it back. Let's go. 103 off the bat, 401 feet.
Abrams, right center. See you, former Padre later. This game is tied.
C.J. Abrams starting the second half with a huge game-time bomb. Change up, middle of the plate to lay off some really quality pitches there by Jason Adam. Fight one off, and next thing you know, you get a mistake in the middle.
That was a blast. That ball is hammered left center. And at the wall, see you barely later. Nathaniel Lowe, now the crowd realizes it. Number 15, the Nets on top 4-2.
What a great swing right here by Nathaniel Lowe. Home run number 15 on the year, 104 for his career.
Riley Adams, high drive, out near the scoreboard, and see you later. Riley Adams the opposite way. Number 5 on the year. The Nats are on the board here in the 5th.
Oh, great swing right here by Riley Adams. Get on top of a heater, drive it out to right center field, and when it's summer, wind and weather is normal, that ball is gonna go.
Batting 364.
Oh.
Drives one to deep right. This ball is crushed. Watch it fly into the second deck. Josh Bell, number 12 on the season, staying red hot. A double and a homer for JB tonight, and it's 5-0.
There's the sweeper, kind of pops out. They're trying to go in off the plate, try to get the swing over the top, and he knew it. That to go with it? Oh, yeah.
Bell crushes one to deep right. 2 straight games with a homer for JB, both into the second deck. Absolutely on fire is Josh Bell, and he squared this game at a run apiece.
Well, hanging slider, middle of the plate, inner third, right in the wheelhouse of 1-9. Josh Bell feeling it.
He's doing such a better job at just staying on that back leg.
Drives, hit the ball hard, quality AB.
Hey-o. Garcia crushes one to deep right. Back is Castro, looking up, it's out of here. Third ball this series that Louis crushed. This one finally leaves the yard. And it doubles the Nats lead here in the 4th, 2-0.
Well, Joe Ryan tries to sneak a sinker in against Louis, and we talked about the up and in fastball last time. He got 2 with the short compact swing. Tells a story there, Dan.
All out to right, pretty deep. Back on the track is Castro, looking up, it's gone. Alex Call to the opposite field. Coming off the bench after Jacob Young leaves the game with an index finger injury, like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. And here's Cole Sands to C.J. Abrams, who ambushed his first pitch. High fly ball to deep right. It's into the upper deck. 1 pitch, 1 run for Washington. CJ's 14th of the year, and a great start in this day game.
High in the air to right. It's got some carry. And see you later. If you can get one near the line, left field or right, you can get a sky ball out of here. And Riley Adams, 6th of the year, puts the Nats on top.
And for Riley doing it, Oppo Jack. It delivers a go-ahead homer against Brian King.
And Garcia reaches out and gets it in the air. Way in the air. See you later. And on Garcia's 9th, the Nats are on top.
Well, what a job by Luis Garcia. Out in front again, but how strong he is. Gets into his legs. And he sends another homer out. I mean, that is, wow.
Payoff from Quintana. And DeYoung with a high drive, deep left field, going back Yelich to the track, and this ball is gone. Not a likely power threat in Paul DeYoung. He has his 2nd homer of the season, and the Washington Nationals have pulled one back.
And DeYoung now with 142 career home runs.
Do it like him.
Oh. Hassel drills one to deep right. Woo. Back it goes, and it's out of here. Off the facing of the 2nd deck for Robert Hassel III. And since coming back from AAA Rochester, he's 3 for 3 with 2 extra base hits.
107 off the bat, and that thing hit the facade very, very firm.
A yank change up towards the middle of the plate.
3-2 hit well by Adams down the line. Into the corner it goes. It's out of here. Right over the Budweiser side for Riley Adams. And these two teams trade solo shots in the 6th. It's 1-1.
That was a pro call right there.
Kevin Franzen all over it.
Boys, I'm not going to lie, that was a great tease because I pulled that one out, you know. Here we go.
James Wood sends one out to left center. Still traveling back. Jung-Hoo Lee looking up. It's out of here.
Let's go.
Back in the leadoff spot, and James Wood keeps on slugging, batting first. 8 extra base hits in 9 games as the leadoff man this season, and an early 1-0 lead for the Nats.
Fastball up, elevated, and there's a lot of carry out to left field.
DeYoung squares up another. This out to left center. Jung-Hoo Lee looking up. It's out of here. Paul DeYoung's 3rd of the season has doubled the Nats lead here in the 3rd. It's 2-0.
Oh, the swinging strike on that changeup down below the zone. He stayed elevated on this one and gets a sinker just over the heart of the plate. And delivers 108 off the bat for Paul DeYoung.
L crushes one to deep left. This ball is a no-doubter. Back-to-back go the Nats in the 3rd. 3 solo bombs. And in a day game, they showed up ready today at Oracle Park. 3-0 Washington.
Guys, where you been? Where you been? We've needed this. What a swing. Josh Bell, I mean, the carry on this ball, too, 0.2 miles an hour harder than Paul DeYoung's.
Now Abrams crunches one to deep right. Way out of here. Off the pole. CJ a 2-run bomb. His 15th. Make it 4-0 Washington.
108 off the bat, 375 feet, and unfortunately, it is not a splash hit. Well, an opponent's splash hit. Well, he's been taking good swings the last few weeks right-handed.
He's going to jack one to left, heading for the seats. See you later. 1st inning, and the Nats have a deuce, a walk, and a 2-out blast. Number 15 for Josh.
108 bullet. My goodness, elevate to celebrate on this one. Hanging slider. They have changed so much over the recent weeks. A good month on that right-handed side.
And this one high in the air to right center. It's got some carry, serious carry. See you later, Paul DeYoung. His 2nd opposite field homer of his 4 on the year. 4-2 Nats. The situations he was living for the first half of the season. High in the air to right. grand slam. See you later, Nathaniel Lowe. Number 16, and the RBI total jumps up to 68. That is the Nationals' first grand slam of the year.
Woo. And you talk about understanding what the pitcher's trying to do. Runs a sinker up and away, so the crisscross is happening, and he sat on it. Absolutely destroyed it. Oh.
He gets under one, right field line. Fair or foul? See you later for CJ. Number 16, or shall we say CJ later.
We'll cut her up and in, and we talked about this later in his at-bats last night, how much they slowed down, and he just started to have great swing after great swing.
This one high in the air from Paul DeYoung to left, hanging up there a long time. See you later. That's his third homer in his last 5 games, and the Nats are back even here in the 4th.
So smart. Middle up on the fastball for Paul DeYoung. Both times got smoked.
Hassel, rather Lyle to right's got some carry. See you later with a good catch in the first row. And Dalen's third of the year ties it up.
Dalen Lyle, we talk about some special hands that he has, and he gets a down and in split. Drops the barrel on it. What a sweet swing.
Lazard delivers. That one's hit well out toward left field. Marsh is on the run. It is gone. 3-run home run for Paul DeYoung. He makes it a 2-run game.
Well, what a great swing by Paul DeYoung. His 6th home run of the season. First one against a right-hander. This is staying tight in your swing. Up and in, a little elevation on it.
That's well hit by Josh Bell, heading for the scoreboard. And over. See you later. Number 16 for Josh. And the Nats answer that New York run right away.
That number 19 is magical, man.
Magical number 19.
Yes.
Man, Josh Bell, I think it's a hanging sweeper right here. It's kind of the theme of the night for Senga. Everything's up.
James Wood roasting one to left. How far? See you later. Number 26. And he'll bring in 3 more.
What a pretty swing. 390 feet, 100-mile-per-hour home run, or 100-mile-per-hour pitch, 110-mile-per-hour off the bat. That's the James Wood we remember right there.
Riley Adams. Out to the gap in right center. See you first inning later. The Nats put a 3 on the board after the frustration of losing a runner at first. And Riley Adams, number 8, RBI total shoots up to 22.
Smiley Riley, 107 off the bat. Well, the big boys hit him. Mikey Morris used to go up there.
And a homer if it's fair.
Oh, wow.
See you later, and not a whole lot later. That's a CJ later, and number 17.
Yeah, hang time 3 seconds. That was a rocket onto the playing field because this hit square. Perfect swing. The front door single. Watch how, I mean, that hits solid and just.
RBI number 51 for CJ. Career number 201. And a breaking ball hammered to center. Bader back. See you later. Garcia, number 10. And the Nats dialing some area code 205 long distance here.
On top of the zone, and this is where you want Louis. Well, let's not go top. Let's go middle. But it's full extension area for Luis Garcia Jr. 3 rockets here in the inning.
And the 1-1. That's a loud sound out to deep right center. See you later, bullpen. It's a 1-run game as the Nats continue to battle the Phillies.
Backside staying under, just going right through the middle of the field. Great swing, great result. Here we go.
Out to right center. Outfielders chasing, and see you later. Now Mets have their second grand slam of the year. It's 10-5 and they're booing here.
Oh, just smile, kid. You can. It's okay.
First homer of the year for Jacob. 1-1. Breaking ball. A monster shot to left. See you later to the mezzanine. And what a nice moment for him when the Yankees signed him 8 years ago. That's his first this year and his 5th big league homer.
That was Chaparro. Drop the head on it. Elevated pitch right here, stays through it nice, just absolutely demolishes that ball.
They're 2-2 coming from Major. Hit well out to left. His ball's carrying. It's back at the wall and over the wall. James Wood, a 2-run bomb. And the Nats have their 3-run lead back on Wood's 27th of the season.
Told you we need to get two runs on the board for, closer to 100 RBI. James Wood just absolutely backing up the ball and destroying it to left field, and that one feels good.
And now drives one deep to right. His ball's back. His ball's at the bullpen. It's into the bullpen. Nasim Nunez, his first major league home run in his first at-bat back in the big leagues.
And against the team that drafted, developed, and then let him be in the Rule 5 draft. Nasim Nunez, he knew it right away.
Brady House hits one well to left. Sanoja chasing this one into the corner. It's out of here. Brady House, his first home run since Milwaukee before the break. His first homer in his home yard as a big leaguer. Now 3 on the season, and it's 7-0 Washington.
I mean, it's easy pop. That's the strength of him.
Close to the second base bag, but into the line. As Nunez shines one out to left center. This ball's out of here. An opposite field homer for Nasim. Came into the day without a big league home run, and now he's got 2 in the show.
He's got to play Friday, right? You can't go 2 bombs and not play the next day. 4 RBI day.
Now fly ball to right center. This one struck well. It's Garcia, sends it back toward the ivy, and it's gone. Luis Garcia rips a 2-run homer, and the Nationals strike back here in the 4th. It's 6-2.
The Nationals do a good job of taking advantage of extending the inning. We saw the Cubs do that to the Nats, and then all of a sudden, the Nats get a little get back. Garcia with beautiful swing, and as soon as he squared that ball up, you know how the wind's been blowing it, this has a chance.
There's a high fly ball to right.
Oh,
back is Castro. See you later. Not only a 6-game hitting streak, but a 2-for-2 day. And for Dalen, number 4.
And Miguel Cairo given this opportunity. The backup slider right there. Just demolished. I don't think he needed the wind on that one.
Hassel hits it hard. Left center. Carrying. See you later. Robert Hassel Oppo, his 3rd as a big leaguer. And we've got a 1-run game.
Is that foot down in time? Just a nice, simple, easy swing. I mean, it's like he just checked off of it, too. Trying to stay through it. That's the first 2-strike homer he's given up this year, too. Do it, Robert Hassel.
And Josh Bell hits one a ton out to left center. It is still in the air. It is in the basket. See you later. The Nats have shocked the Cubs closer and their crowd of 33,000. And to hit a home run that high in the air against that traffic, this wind is amazing. Oh, look at this. Luis Garcia. See you later. I've got that one 5 to 6 rows into the upper deck. And now over his last 14 games, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. The Nats on top here in the 2nd.
Luis Garcia Jr. ready for this pitch and was balanced and made a good swing on that home run.
That was a no doubt. Bruce. He jacks one to left. See you later. Dylan Cruz is 2 for 3. 4 RBIs. And the Nats have taken this game in Miami and blasted it wide open.
And he just beat this fastball to the location. Doing a good job staying inside of this baseball, keeping it fair. Hit that ball a ton.
And the Nats trying to answer. That ball deep to left center. See you later. Ring the bell way out there. And for Josh, that's number 18. RBI total jumps up to 61. And in a big yard, the Nats are putting on quite a power display tonight.
My goodness, Josh Bell. What have you been eating?
Josh to right field. See you upstairs later. And he becomes a Nat with a homer from each side of the plate in the same game.
Oh my, I'm gonna say gosh. Oh my gosh. Josh, what a swing. Those hands were so quick.
Bell to right, high in the air. See you later again. Let's ring the bell in Miami. He is now 6 for his last 8 with 4 homers and 12 batted in. It's a 3 spot for the Nats.
This is exactly what I saw during batting practice. It was almost like he was looking for it or he was ready for it.
Lyle launches one to right. See you later. Off the facing of the upper deck. And the Nats are up 6-1.
I'm going to say it again about his approach at the plate. First pitch was a changeup off the plate. You saw he didn't like it. Regained his composure. Stepped back in the box. Just a beautiful swing.
Bottom 6. First pitch swinging. Brady House, right center. Got some carry. See you later. And Brady House, Oppo for his 4th of the year. And now he's hit 2 at home to go along with his 2 on the road.
Oh, what a swing. 105 off the bat. Line it up blue. That's what you're supposed to do early in the count. High fives, everybody. That was quick.
At a time, use some of that speed. Cruz hammers one to right center. See you opposite field later. An absolute Cruz missile. And the Nats are on top for the first time tonight.
Oh, what a beautiful swing. That's the swing that he had at Colorado where he had a couple opposite field, right center field homers. Last AB, check swing back to the pitcher, 1-3. He goes 108. Oppo.
He just keeps getting better.
He checks one to right. Better indeed. See you back wall of the bullpen later. Number 6 for a guy who'd be fighting for Rookie of the Year had he been here all season.
Well, kid's special. He's got some great hands, and when you throw something in, he has the ability to punch one away if you go there. But if you want to sneak one in, his hands fly through that zone.
Next, Abrams launches one to right field. See you way later. Abrams, number 18. RBIs 56 and 57, and the Nats still have a pulse here in the 5th inning.
It had been almost exactly a month since his last homer, which was against Aaronola, August 23rd, and he just absolutely delivers on this changeup. 110 off the bat, 426 feet.
Lyle out to left center. Back is Mullins, and it's over his head. It hits off the wall. Scoring is Chaparro. Dalen Lyle is tripled again. It might be see you later. Inside the park home run.
What effort, and what a call right there by Ricky Gutierrez. Dalen Lyle running all the way through, looking at this third base coach who's saying, let's go. What?
Nasim Nunez deep to left. See you later. His first batting right-handed. And how about that in his hometown of New York City? 3-0 Nats.
Do it, Nas. Natural side is his right side, and he just absolutely puts on a perfect swing. get into a hitter's count 1-0, and then take a sweeper down, and we will not hear the end of this.
And Nassim up there pumping.
No
right
way.
field corner. This ball is out of here. See you later, Nassim. And now he's got 2 right-handed homers.
And he's homered Oppo Taco right-handed. We could honestly say it. We don't have to check it. That's his first leadoff homer here in the big leagues.
That ball jacked by Dylan Cruz. See you later. That's up on the Hank Aaron Terrace. He knows all about playing in the state of Georgia as a collegian.
He's like, I have this. What a swing. Short and compact, inside. Almost the same spot that we saw, or same swing that we saw from Ronald Acuna.
Oh, go ball. Come on, please. Right center, see you later. Why not bake it to get out of here? James Wood, number 28, RBI number 90. And the Nats have their 149th home run. He might make it to 30. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, there's a loud sound to center. And a towering fly ball. See you later. Josh Bell back in the lineup. 2 for 2, and that's number 21.
What do you think about the location of that pitch in inner third, right? Not towards the heart, but inner third. Inside out swing, but he gets through it. And there's the difference. 109 off the bat, 429 feet. And they chopped down some of those trees out there in center field.
Well, if they hadn't, that would have knocked him down. That ball hammered high in the air, deep left center. See you way later. James Wood, number 29. Is he back? It could be a fun weekend if he is.
Oh my goodness, this ball was smushed. Middle away, sinker, and that ball was launched at 112, 445 feet.
Who hits opposite field homers almost 450 feet? He does. Another loud sound, straight away center. See you later. That's number 30. It's a long distance afternoon for James Wood.
Well, he's back. Little slider, middle way down. That ball was destroyed, 109. And maybe it just took coming back here to Truist Park where the home run derby happened.
Left center and then that.
It's just a perfect, it really is a perfect swing.
Josh is going to launch one. See you later, mezzanine. That's number 22 for our power hitting first baseman.
Oh, what a swing. 96 down and in. Dropped the head on it, Josh Bell. 105 off the bat, 391 feet. And that's the quickness that we've seen from Josh Bell for a good amount of time now. And that's a good pitch.
That gets a lot of national attention. This ball roasted out to left center by Garcia. See you opposite bullpen later. Number 14 for Luis.
Well, first one since September 8th. Backdoor curveball. And I'd be smiling like that if I hit it like he did. 107 off the bat. 409 feet. That ball was smushed.
Abrams will blast one to right. See you later. The Nats have 3 tonight. This is starting to look like the Atlanta series with all those solo home runs. Now you need some guys on base.
And for the 19th time this year, C.J. Abrams.
Oh, you might park another one. Luis Garcia later. It's 8-5.
I'll just get it up and get some backspin on it. Got some carry tonight. CJ and Louis, both balls under 100 miles an hour, and both balls leaving for hammers. But nice to see we break the streak of solo shots.
And this one high in the air to right. See you. 3-run bomb. Game tied later.
Dalen Lyle. We've talked about his late inning heroics all year, usually on the road. but it seems to be against closer types. Jordan Leisure being their closer. And what we see from Dale Lau, 102 off the bat, 397 feet.
Garcia, deep right. See you, first career 3-homer game later. And the Nats are blasting away on Friday night in D.C.
Louis, 110. Oh my gosh, this is a missile. Middle. And the Nats have the lead.
There's one blasted by Lyle to right center. See you later. You can round the bases, Dalen. It's out of here.
Just listen to this crowd. They're getting it with him. It is real. Dalen Lyle, his 9th homer, and he is 1 homer shy of being a 15, 10 at least. When you go to doubles, triples, and homers.
Now see him holding. Jacob Young, deep to left. See you later. He picked a heck of a time for his 2nd homer of the year. His 1st at home. And we are back even here.
J.Y. with the big fly.
James on a 1-6-3 double play last night. And Wood, deep to left. See you later. Number 31. Your Nats are on top.
Stays back, lets the ball travel, and this one, what a beautiful thing. 112, 419 feet, and a hang time of 4.6 seconds.